Oprah Winfrey, and we have such an exciting show for you today. Let me introduce our special guests. First off, we're going to have a teacher with hearing loss to really explain the amazing Acme hearing aid. Audience, let's get some applause.
Thank you, Oprah. Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
And Oprah doesn't mind.
Gosh, Oprah, my hearing aid has changed my life. It makes my job so much easier. I teach a phonetics class at a university, and not only can I hear better, but my students can hear me. It's amazing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How is this so?
Well, in my lecture course, I have about 70 students.
Wow, large classroom.
It's so big, but you know, students, they like to sit in the back. I get that. So they're not by the front. They can't hear me very well. So by connecting my hearing aid to an FM system, the students who sit in the back and who need a little bit more amplification, they can tune their hearing aids to my signal. It's amazing.
Wow, who knew such fancy technology was out there? Oprah was just thinking the best thing in life was the iPad, but whoa. Well, that's fascinating. So, do you have a lot of students with hearing aids?
Well, not really, but all students can benefit from a little bit of amplification. It's a large lecture hall and you can't really hear well in the back. So I also use a classroom speaker system, and it helps everybody hear a little bit better. And it's very cheap. The university loves it. And I can save my voice from talking and having to shout all day. And my husband doesn't like that very much, but hey.
Men. You can't live with them. Oprah can't live without them. Wait. Just joking, guys. Anyway, after this commercial break, we're going to have a story from a remarkable young woman who hearing aids has really changed her entrepreneurship. So after this commercial break, we'll get back to it. All right, let's clap it out, audience. Woo!
Turn down the TV!
Has a loved one ever complained and told you to turn down the TV?
Yeah.
Huh? What'd you say? I can't hear you. Huh?
Are phone conversations no phone at all?
Grandma, Uga and I want a Coke.
Raj, you need some soap?
No, we want a Coke.
Soap, you say?
Grandma!
Do you struggle to keep up with your grandkids' conversation?
Oh my gosh, fire!
Do you ever fear that hearing loss will put you in harm's way?
Do you struggle with trying to put your over-the-ear hearing aid on? Do people often notice when you're wearing your hearing aid?
Do these scenarios sound like you? Well, then do I have the solution just for you. Introducing the Acme Completely in the Canal hearing aid. Hi, I'm Dante Understand.
And I'm Wanda Manometer. This hearing aid's revolutionary sleek design makes it nearly invisible. In fact, it is the smallest hearing aid on the market.
This hearing aid sits completely in your ear canal, allowing for improved high-frequency amplification.
This allows the hearing aid to take advantage of the natural acoustics of the ear.
The smart positioning of the Acme Completely in the Canal hearing aid makes it less vulnerable to wind noise and may even improve your telephone use.
No more saying what on the telephone. It also reduces the occlusion effect. For those of you who don't know what that means, I don't either.
It looks so great, you can't even see it. Amazing.
Revolutionary.
Groundbreaking.
Earth-shattering.
Life-changing.
Revitalizing.
Miraculous.
Aesthetically pleasing.
Now let's take a look at the inspiring story of Henry and Virginia.
Aw, aren't they just the cutest old people?
Those hearing aids really saved their marriage.
Hi, I'm Virginia.
And I'm Henry.
Henry is as deaf as a doorknob. He can't hear a thing. So I would just be yelling all the time saying, Henry, take out the trash. Henry, come here. Henry, do this. Henry, do that. And he wouldn't hear a dang thing. So finally one day I was like, we are going to Dr. Garlic's.
No, pepperoni.
He thought we were getting pizza.
So she takes me to this audiologist or that ear doctor crap, and I thought she said that we were going to Kroger. But anyways, I went and they said that I needed some kind of hearing aid. And they said something about some kind of noise-induced hearing loss from
From working
being...
in the factory all those years.
Let me finish my sentence,
I'm
Virginia.
sorry.
So-
It's that.
So from working in the factory, and they said something about it damaged them hair sticks or them
That's right.
hair cells. It damaged.
Something in the ear. It damaged
It damaged it bad. It damaged them hair cells, and I really can't hear them loud pitched noises. Hence Virginia's voice.
I mean, I was just hooting and hollering, and he couldn't hear anything. So once he got that hearing aid, it was like a dream come true.
Yeah, I didn't want them, but Virginia said I had to get them, and what Virginia says usually goes, because she's going to pitch a fit if it don't. So yeah, I noticed some improvements.
So we got the ones that are really small in the canal. You want to tell them about it?
Yes, deep in the ear hole, deep in the ear hole, like the ear hole's like this, and you can't even. It's miraculous, really.
I mean,
you
I
can't see a
I can
thing.
hardly see them right now. You're sitting next to me. I can't even see them.
Yeah, you can't see them. Can't see them at all. So yeah, I can hear the grandkids.
I noticed improvements right away. I just wasn't yelling as much anymore. The grandkids, he was happier to be around the grandkids. I mean, I'm just so happy.
Tell them about the shows, Virginia. Tell them about the shows.
Oh, he can finally watch his Western shows again.
Yeah. So.
Definitely happy that we finally got those.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go in the kitchen to get something, okay?
Okay.
But I have to say, I'm so happy that we got these new hearing aids.
Yeah.
George! Henry! Henry!
I wish I would have gotten these hearing aids years ago. I can hear so much better. I can just hear everything, including Virginia. Shh, don't tell her.
It feels so good to laugh again.
This saved our marriage. Virginia?
What?
Virginia?
What is it again?
I misplaced them daggone hearing aids.
You lose everything. Okay, where'd you put them last?
Well, they're clear and they're so beautiful. They blend
You
in
drop
with your
them?
ear that you can't even see them.
Did you
and
drop them?
they're clear.
Oh, God.
And if that wasn't enough, let's take a look at our next segment. Stars, they're just like us.
We're going to get an in-depth look at Kim Kardashian West and Taylor Swift's story.
Oh, hi. I'm Kim Kardashian West. I'm better known for my role in Keeping Up with the Kardashians and other films, my 72-day marriage, and many other assets. About me is that I suffer from severe hearing loss. The audiologist said, Dr. Garlic said that it was from noise-induced hearing loss from Kanye's concerts. He said something about that I was exposed to 110 decibels of music at the concert for far too long. Like, my hearing loss got so bad that, I couldn't even hear Northwest crying from her crib. And more importantly, I couldn't hear my deep, fry voice, which is, my favorite sound, ever. The audiologist told me, and, the speech woman told me that it was, considered a disorder, but, whatever. So, I don't know, this hearing aid it's really changed my life for the better. It's saved my life.
Kim Kardashian before her hearing aid. Kim Kardashian after her hearing aid?
North.
Hey y'all, I'm Taylor Swift, and I wanted to give you the inside scoop on my story behind Teardrops on My Guitar. Growing up, I got made fun of. I grew up on a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania. But that's not the reason behind my music. For instance, everyone thinks they can dissect every part of my music. Everyone thinks that my song, We're Never, Ever, 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 Ever Getting Back Together, is about Jake Gyllenhaal. Please. It's about my old hearing aids, the ones that were behind the ear, that for everyone to see. But then I talked to my audiologist, Dr. Garlick, and he informed me on the new technologies of the in the canal hearing aid. So I got fitted, I put them in, and from there my life has changed. So Dr. Garlick, this one's for you. I can hear clearly now, the cerumen's gone.
Acme Completely Canal Hearing Aid may not be suitable for everyone. Please consult a doctor before you use if you have problems with the temporal mandibular joint disorder, TMJ, or jaw soreness. The Acme Completely Canal Hearing Aid comes with very tiny batteries that may be very difficult to change, and no options for venting, which may lead to moisture and cerumen problems. Users may also experience increased feedback due to the proximity of the mic and the receiver in the hearing aid. Typically, the Acme Completely Canal Hearing Aid has no volume controls and is generally more expensive than other models of hearing aids.
Back from our commercial break, and if you haven't guessed who I am, I'll tell you one more time. I'm Oprah Winfrey, and this is my show. So now we're going to introduce a remarkable young lady, a Girl Scout, and she's going to tell us how that miraculous hearing aid has changed her world. Come on now, audience, clap it up. Woo! Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi. So, dear, how are you today?
I am super awesome. This is the best day of my life, and even though I'm only 11 years old, I'm never gonna get better than this.
Okay, calm down. Oprah thinks you're a little nervous. What's in your hand there?
Well, this is my box of cookies. Let me tell you how my hearing aid has changed my cookie selling business.
Okay.
So, I realized that I couldn't hear the people trying to order cookies, and I realized that they were ordering so many boxes that I wasn't recording. So I got a hearing aid, and I can hear them. And so now I sell more cookie boxes than ever. Would you like a cookie, Oprah?
Of course. And wait! I think I hear some stomachs grumbling in our audience out there. Our audience wants cookies. So everyone, look for the people coming down the aisle. You get a cookie! You get a cookie! You get a cookie! Anyway, Oprah likes to give free things. I'm a giver. So back to the hearing aid. That's really, really exciting. And we're so glad you can hear. And just tell us how long you've had this hearing aid.
Well, I've had this hearing aid, this is my newest one, for about a year now.
All right.
And it's been really helpful because, old ladies, when they buy cookies, they don't hear very well and their voice gets kind of weak. So it's been really helpful. My last one wasn't nearly as strong, and it was huge and clunky. But this one, you can't even see it, and so no one picks on me at school anymore.
A great thing. Well, guys, she's been such a great guest, but I think we have time for one more. I bet you're excited. So I'm going to bring out another guest in just a couple minutes. Well, this brings us to our last guest of the day, a college student from the illustrious University of Georgia. Let's bring her out. Audience, let's make her feel welcome. Come on.
Actually, Oprah, we're the Harvard of the South.
I actually heard they're a public Ivy. Yes.
We indeed are.
So, tell me about this hearing aid that you're using and how it's changed your life for the better.
Oh my gosh, Oprah, I just can't even tell you. It has adjustable settings, so when I go to the game, I can turn it down low, because us Bulldogs, we can cheer.
Oprah's heard about those Bulldogs.
Yes, go Dogs. So, during the game, I turn it down low, but then, I have this 8 a.m., Dr. Fenn, and I just get to class late, and I always have to sit on the back row. Can I tell you how hard it is to hear?
Oprah can only imagine.
It is
I'm
so
here for you,
hard.
it's okay.
Thank you. So, I just turn it right on up, and I can listen. It's changed my life. I'm making an A in there now, all because of this hearing aid.
Wow. That is absolutely fascinating. Audience, is it fascinating? So fascinating. They think it's fascinating. Now, I heard you mentioning to our stage crew backstage that in addition to speaking orally, you can also communicate in sign language? Okay. I'm guessing that means yes, folks. Okay.
It does.
So, Oprah's just intrigued as to how you can sign and also speak this English.
Well, you know, when I was growing up in school, I was taught the total communication way, and that includes signing and speaking at the same time. So I got a lot of language, and I also got some signs. So is it alright if I sign something for you?
Audience, don't you want to see some signs? Show me some signs. Oh, I think, what'd she say, audience? Somebody yell it out. What'd you say?
I said, I love you.
Oh,
I just love
Oprah
Oprah.
loves you too. Let's give some audience. Let's get some applause out there. There we go. Well, guys, I think my producer is just now telling me that is all the time we have. It's been such a fascinating thing. We really want you to tune back in next week so we can find out why final exams should be abolished and why tuition for grad school should be absolutely free. But before we go, let's call those dogs like those bulldogs do. Hands up strong. Go! Dogs! Sing 'em!
Free
That's all.
girly.
See you next time on the Oprah Winfrey Show.
Hole deep, deep, deep in the ear hole, like the ear hole's like this, and you can't even. It's
Oh, I didn't see her. But
Saved our marriage.
Way.
Oh God, I haven't been this low in a long time.
I'm sorry.